Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon for you joining me. Thanks very much for listening and for your time. So today the topic is chapter 27 of the Tanya Likutei Amarim, and let's dive straight in. So the chapter begins with the first concept regarding sadness, which is when sadness is generated from the evil thoughts and desires, whilst engaged in mundane matters. The Tanya advises that contrary to this, happiness can be felt by averting them, which is a positive injunction fulfilled of not seeking after one's heart and eyes. Life in Judaism is a quintessential proclamation of the Shema. This verse is referring to the vain and the intermediate persons rather than the righteous, in whose mind these nature thoughts do not enter. The sadness of the vain and the intermediate person is due to a concept. As a person recognizes himself, the sadness of the vain and the intermediate person is due to his or her conceit. As a person recognizes themselves as a tzaddik or tzaddikus rather than he or she's true rank. The life mission of the vain is to subdue the evil impulse and thought rising from the heart to the brain, sourcing temptation, which is further outlined in chapter 12 of this book. This suppression of the down below causes stimulus from above, which is stated in the Zohar, which also states that there can be no greater satisfaction to Hashem than this. Therefore, a person should not feel depressed, as although he or she may be engaged in this conflict for all of their days, perhaps this is the reason for the creation and their service. Further, two types of gratification for Hashem are described. One being a complete annihilation of the Sitra Achra, and the conversion of bitter to sweet darkness to light, which is carried out by the Torah, by the Tzaddikim. Two, the service of the Bainim subduing the Sitra Achra, as further described above. The words that Yitzchak or Isaac speaks to Esau or Esau are allegorically interpreted by the Zohar as following. And make me delicacies such as I love. Delicacies matamim are these two types of gratification. The analogy of a sweet food or sour food is alluded in the verse in Proverbs 16:14. The Lord has made everything forsake, and also the wicked until the day of evil. It is, in the case of permissible things, if one sacrifices his or her impulse, even for a short period of time, such as delaying eating for an hour later than a want, this is what is referred to in the Talmud of the Gemara Yonah 39a. If a man consecrates himself in a small measure down below, he is sanctified much more from above. This is to making holy and by permissible things. I hope you benefited from this explanation of this chapter. If you want to leave any comments or please do in the chat box, and please feel free to subscribe and have a great day. All the best. Bye.